So plastic ban is happening in India from tomorrow, July 1st, 2022. What does that mean? What are the items banned? Is this a good move? Who will be affected by this? Will it even get implemented? What are the alternatives? How can we as citizens make it a success? I know these are all the most common questions that all of you have in your mind right now. Before going into details, let me briefly let you know why this plastic ban is highly necessary in India right now. According to the Central Pollution Control Board, India produces over 25,000 tons of plastic waste every single day, and that contributes to 5 to 6% of the total solid waste that is generated in the country. Plastic production has more than doubled over the last 5 years alone. I think these are enough reasons to know that this is highly necessary right now. Now coming to the questions, what does this plastic ban actually mean? It means that from 1st July 2022, that is tomorrow, manufacture, importing, stocking, distributing, sales and usage of certain plastic items will be completely prohibited throughout the country of India. And these will be implemented in different phases. So this comes under the Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rules 2021, which was passed by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It has been noticed that the plastic items which are being banned comes under the category of low utility and high usage. So what are the items that are to be banned? So the first phase will include earbuds with plastic sticks and plastic sticks which are usually used in balloons, plastic flags, candy sticks, ice cream sticks, etc. This phase also includes something known as polystyrene, which is popularly called as thermocol for decoration. So the next phase will include plates, cups, glasses and cutlery such as forks, spoons, knives, straws, trays, wrapping or packing films around sweet boxes, invitation cards, cigarette packets, plastic or PVC banners which are less than 100 micron and stirrers. So these are all the plastic items that are to be banned in phases from tomorrow. So is this a good move by the government? It is indeed a necessary step to curb plastic pollution, which is highly prevalent in our country. But I would have definitely liked it better if they included a few more extremely common single-use plastic items like the single-use disposable water bottles, chips packets, multi-layer plastics and so on. But I'm definitely happy that they have banned everything from manufacturing to selling of all these products that are included in the list now. But I do hope that this is just a start and more single-use plastic items will be added to the list in the future too. So who are the people who will be affected by this ban? So the ones which will be highly affected by it will be small businesses who have been dependent on these plastic items. But to be fair, the government had notified about this ban in August of 2021, which gave these businesses almost a whole year to be prepared for this ban and to make the necessary changes. So will this plastic ban be implemented? Now isn't that the $1 million question? To be very honest, I really don't know. According to a circular that was published by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change in March of 2022, they have listed all the states along with their state policies on plastic ban. So according to this circular, except for Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Goa, Gujarat, Odisha, West Bengal, Meghalaya and Mizoram, all the other states have already established complete ban on single-use plastics. And yet, I see so many of these single-use plastics being used in Bangalore and several other cities. And that is exactly why I lack a certain amount of trust on implementation. But I'm honestly hoping for the very best. So the circulars and notifications that have been shared by the government and all the information that I have used to come up with this video has been shared in the description box below. So please make sure that you go check out the links to verify this information for yourself. So what are the alternatives that can be used instead of these plastic products that are being banned? So some of these alternatives include bamboo earbuds which are becoming extremely popular over time, strings for balloons, wooden sticks or twigs for flags, wooden or reusable sticks for candy or ice creams, flora which is being developed using wasted temple flowers, and even honeycomb paper instead of thermocol, steel plates, steel cups, steel glasses, steel forks, spoons and knives, bamboo or steel straws, recycled paper invitation cards or e-cards, recycled paper or reused newspaper for packing of sweet packets. Cigarette packets I feel does not need any plastic lining at all. Then comes cloth banners and metal stirrers that can be reused over and over again. So these are all great alternatives that each of us can start using now, and hopefully it will become the norm in the coming years. So I've given the links for all of these alternatives down in the description box below. So if you deem any of these products to be necessary for you, only then go and check out my links and get it for yourself. So is there any downside to this plastic ban? Yes, there is always going to be an immediate switch to paper or wooden alternatives, especially by businesses, which is almost inevitable. And that is going to lead to an increase in deforestation in the coming years. So what can we do about it? So if you're a business, I would recommend that you switch to reusable alternatives instead of disposable ones. And as a customer, please do carry your own reusable items whenever you go out. Say for example, you're going for a cup of tea. You know that the chances of you getting the tea in paper cups is highly likely. So instead take your own glass and request for the tea in that glass. And you can always request to businesses to try and switch to reusable alternatives, because at the end it is our demand that leads to the changes that these businesses make. And these are simple ways in which you can make changes, and that will have an impact in the long run. So what can we as citizens do to make this ban a success? For that, we need to hold the government, businesses and even citizens accountable. So if you have friends or family who are still using single-use plastic items for say parties or weddings or so, let them know about this plastic ban and even inform them about the alternatives that are available for their use. And if you come across businesses that are repeatedly taking use of these single-use plastic items still, then please make sure that you let them know about this problem, and if they don't change their ways, please do call them out. Whether it's offline or online, please do it. And also give them a fair warning that you will take it to the higher authorities. If the government is the one that is not implementing these bans properly, please make sure that you write to or talk to your local MLA or your ward member to let them know that the ban is not being thoroughly implemented. And I know it might seem very tiring, and it might even seem pointless to you at most points. But let me tell you, it is because of conscious citizens like you and me that these changes are finally being implemented in the first place. So let us try and do our very best to make this happen. So I hope I've answered all the very common questions about the plastic ban, but if you have any more questions about it, please make sure that you comment below and let me know, and I will try to answer it to the best of my knowledge. So again, this is the final 10th video of the June journal series, which means I have successfully completed 10 videos in the month of June, which is over double the videos that I normally publish on any given month. So in case you have not watched all the videos in the series, please make sure that you go click on this link here to watch all of the videos from the start till the very end. And if you want to know what are the easiest zero waste swaps to start with, please go check out this video over here. And I hope that you enjoy the videos, and I will see you in the next videos. Until then, bye bye.